We are going live now. Hello.
Hey everyone!
um, yeah, just gonna post in a couple places, tweet about the stream and whatnot. Hey, JC Dingman,
Hi
welcome.
JC.
How are you today?
I like the little like ow. It's
We're
cute.
gonna
It's fun.
be we're gonna be rolling characters and or at least a character and drawing it tonight, which I'm excited about.
Yeah. I'm going to roll and I'm gonna be using the tables and the guide that Deldon made in the book. Um, using his little Google draft. Oh my goodness, what JC? That's so cool! Community event. Um,
Ooh, that's exciting.
yeah.
Making
And
badges
then
for an RPG community event.
yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing the rolling, and Ben is going to be doing the drawing, and we're going to make a real life character, or a champion, if you will, that you could use to play the door locks behind you. And I'm super pumped because I have not made a character yet in the like updated version that Deldon has written for us. So I'm super pumped for that. There are some
Yeah.
really good tables in here. Um, Nothing like the event organizer shooting less. It ain't that just the way?
That is certainly the way. Often last minute.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, so there's some great tables in here that Deldon has spent a bunch of time making, and some of them that are so like quintessentially Zelda. I'm pretty pumped.
Me too. I just noticed that our video is frozen,
Yeah,
which
I
is
was gonna
so
say.
good. Um, Let me try and fix that real quick.
I'm gonna eat a wheat thin while you do.
Okay. Enjoy your wheat then. um,
My will wheat thins.
your will wheat thins.
My will wheat thins.
Sorry for this peek behind the curtain, everyone. Be ready in just a sec. Seems you're working fine now. Um, Earl, we normally spend a little bit of time getting everything ready beforehand, but I was working late with freelance, and so I just finished like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, we have lives.
But yes, we seem to be ready now. Um,
You got your drawing hand ready?
the curtain shuts behind you. That's very funny.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Uh, Born ready. All right.
Wait, am I ready? Or is my iPad frozen?
I don't
No,
know.
there it is. It's
Oh, there you
working
go.
now.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. So let's start the Create Your Champion, page 7 in our zine. Um, so you are the champion of your people. Choose 3 traits that define your character. If you have trouble thinking of a trait, you can choose from the kinsfolk, physique, background, virtue, or vice tables in the character generator in the back of the book. So Ben, do you want to? Apologies for this dog that's freaking out. Do you want to use some from the table?
Yeah, let's give folks a preview of the tables from the book.
Yeah. So the first is a D6 for kinsfolk, which is like what your champion will be. So 1 to 2 is human, 3 is arboreal, 4 is avian, 5 rock-like, and 6 I'm gonna say Piscine, which means like fish-like,
Yeah.
aquatic, if you will.
Mermaids.
Obviously, yeah, or Zoras. And then there are.
Or Lucas.
Oh, I have to watch Luca still.
Or as it's being called, Calamari by your name. Because it
Stop.
has
That's
queer subtext.
Amazing. What? I had not heard that before.
It's a very funny. I saw that on TikTok earlier and I had to repeat it.
Wow. What a good joke. Shout out.
Yeah, roll me a d6 and let me know what our result is.
All right. Okay, I'm going to roll for you guys. I'm going to tilt the camera down.
Ooh, table roll.
So it's kind of blurry, and I'm sorry, but it's just the background filter. Okay, so we got a 5.
5. That's rock-like?
Yeah.
Cool.
5 is rock-like. Like a Goron.
Yeah. Okay. And we have 3 traits, correct?
Yeah, so you can pick 3 from your tables. Do you want to do physique, notable detail, clothing, speech, background, virtue, or vice?
Let's do notable detail and vice, unless anyone in the chat wants to pick one.
Yeah, if y'all want to see
Yeah.
some of these virtues or backgrounds or clothing.
Yeah, I mean, I picked kinsfolk. Why don't you pick the second one, and then we can let the chat pick the third category.
Yeah, I really like notable detail. I'm looking at some of these, and I'm like, that's very, very fun. I think it's really good. So let's roll for notable detail first. So this table is set up as 2 d6s, which is like you use the first d6, 1 to 3 or 4 to 6, and then the second d6, and there's 6 choices from that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go down again, and we're gonna roll 2 dice. Okay, so we got a 1 and a 6. Amazing.
What does that mean?
So for 1, we use the top part of the table, and for 6, we use the 6. So we have, well, not we, but our champion has a gold tooth.
Gold tooth. Okay.
Yeah, that's fun. I feel like we can play with that. It could be like multiple gold teeth.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
And does anyone in chat want to pick from the other category types? Do you want to reread the list for everybody?
Yeah, so we have physique, clothing, speech, background, virtue, and vice.
What?
So we can pick from any of those 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess if we're looking at, I think it would be very hard, but I also want to challenge you a bit to be like, what is their virtue? How do you draw someone that looks honest?
Dingman says speech.
Let's do speech. Speech is good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going down again. All right.
Going down to those dice.
Ooh, 2 and 2.
Ooh.
Amazing. So you are booming. That's when you talk. You're booming.
Okay. So we are.
All right, Ben.
What?
Yes, I was gonna say, Ben, you picked the last one.
Oh, there's 4. Okay.
Well, there's 3 detail. There's 3 traits. So we only have the kinsfolk right now.
Let's do vice then.
All right. I should have just probably left this here, but
that's okay. It's nice to go back and forth.
Okay, a 4 and a 3. So we pick from the bottom half. Ooh, selfish.
Selfish.
Dang.
Okay.
That's kind of fun. I really like these, I like these traits a lot. I think they're very, interesting. And also, yeah, I know, we did make a typical Goron, you're right, JC.
Yeah.
Listen, whatever the dice god wants, the dice god gets, and we cannot control that.
So I'm kind of picturing if we did go in like a typical Goron direction, might be something like this.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be a Goron, though.
No, it absolutely does not. I kind of want to shy away from a Goron.
I was going to say, let us not forget the Thing from Fantastic Four, also rock-like.
That's true. And what if he just has one tooth?
And it's gold.
Yeah. Hoarding.
Yeah, I also I think, oh my gosh.
These are gems.
What a beauty. I love it.
And he has big boulder pecs. But no abs, because Gorons just have pecs, no abs.
Yeah.
It's like same.
Giant sack over their shoulder for selfish. Really good.
So that's one option. These are obviously.
Ooh, yes, the spiky hair. Then you gotta update your iPad.
I know I have to update my iPad.
I updated mine last night.
Nice.
It's been telling me for months.
What if I kind of... I don't know if you guys ever watched Ben 10 growing up.
Yes!
Okay, well, one of the Ben 10 characters, who I always thought had such a cool design, was a lava monster. So we could do something like that.
Yeah, I feel like we could get kind of... I want to take a lot of liberties with rock-like Piscine, I feel like...
Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun. I love that.
There's no reason why it just has to be a Goron.
And there's also no reason why it has to be a rock, right? Like, rock-like does not mean a rock. It just means you're, hard or rough, or maybe you look like a boulder, or maybe,
You're from Boulder, Colorado.
Maybe you're from Boulder, Colorado. You never know. This is really good. This looks like a Scooby-Doo villain, and I like that a lot.
Yeah, so I kind of want to do the, this pose that villains do. What if this villain... So I'm immediately thinking that this person is a villain, but they don't have to be.
They don't have to be, because this is technically our champion.
Yeah. But
you know who I think is a very... I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, I feel like selfishness is just one of the most evil traits.
Oh, interesting. I was actually thinking, whenever people talk about selfish heroes, the first person that comes to mind is always Indiana Jones.
Oh, that's funny. I was going to say Harrison Ford in Star Wars. What's that character's name?
Han Solo. Yeah. Harrison Ford is always a selfish hero.
That's true. What if this guy is just an evil CEO?
But he's supposed to be a champion.
Yeah.
What if he's a liar?
And he's
not really a champion.
Gold tooth. But then the rest of his teeth are black to go with the black skull.
Excuse me, that's frightening. Oh my god, it's gonna look like the eel from Super Mario Sunshine.
What?
That's a reference that maybe 2 people get.
So here's my second idea. What ideas do other people have based off of these prompts?
Giant sack over their shoulder for selfish.
Yeah, totally. Okay, wait, hear me out.
I'm ready.
What if it is just a gold tooth?
I mean, that is rock-like.
Yeah, because gold is made out of rock.
They could have a very booming voice.
Oh yeah, I forgot the booming voice part.
I mean, you definitely nailed it in the first one.
Yeah.
So I think in the tradition we have where I talk about how I kept pronouncing things wrong in Zelda when I was a small child,
Uh-huh.
um, I distinctly remember that in Ocarina of Time when you go see the Goron like king or the chief or whatever,
Yeah.
he makes you dance with him.
Okay.
Um, you have to like play your ocarina for him, and he always is like, I remember this so clearly because I like cringe upon it today, but it's not that, it's whatever. Um, yes, look at this little gold tooth bandit with a sack over his shoulder. I love it.
What if
Anyway, you're playing this song, and the Goron chief is like, dance with me. And it was like the first time I'd ever read the word come on, but like C apostrophe MON.
Okay.
Because it was supposed to be, you know, like dialect, like, come on, dance with me.
Yeah.
But I remember as a child being like, Simon, Simon, why aren't you dancing with me? And then I was like, I don't get this. What does Simon mean?
Oh boy.
And I was just like, dang, I was so dumb as a kid, huh? What a dumb fucking 7-year-old.
No, you shouldn't feel bad for misunderstanding how you thought words were pronounced that you had
Well, I
just
was like,
read.
yeah, I was just like, I don't understand. There's an apostrophe. I don't get it. It's like when our friend said, what is it? Bazaar
Oh, yeah.
last night during our D&D game, and I was just like, I've only ever seen that word written out, and I always say Bezoar
That is
in my
how
brain.
I always say Bezoar. I would say it Bezoar too.
Oh, you do?
But I don't know how it's pronounced.
I don't know either. Someone,
it's not like it's a common word that people use.
No, but I feel like if you read any sort of, well, I mean, I'm sure we both read it in Animorphs at one time, but I feel like I read it in the books a lot as a child.
Yes.
Right? Because, I don't know, I read a lot of, like, fantasy stuff, and that was always, like, a thing.
Yeah.
Yo. This is really good, and honestly, like, I almost don't want to give it I almost don't want you to give it eyes.
Oh, no? No eyes?
But also, like, maybe just one eye. But then it kind of was like Mike Wazowski.
What if it just has really bushy eyebrows?
Oh my gosh, I love that. It's my favorite dad trope.
Yeah. Or like a really bushy unibrow.
Yeah, that's really wonderful.
And then it could also have a really bushy mustache. I don't know why a tooth would have hair, but
But like maybe it's not a tooth. Maybe it just looks like a tooth.
Ah, yes.
Wow, this is very good. What if this was a Goron?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just thinking out loud.
You know what else I love? I love when you can just see the eyes poking out from underneath the eyebrow.
That's quality.
This is kind of funny. He's also completely nude. Maybe I'll give him some pants.
You can roll for clothing if you'd like.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Ready?
Let's do a clothing roll.
Let's do a clothing roll.
Dingman says, go darkest dungeon and never show the eyes. Okay. We'll do no eyes for this tooth-a-brow.
Toothbrow. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
We got a 6 and a 2. Oh, my bad. 6 is the bottom half. All right, it's patchwork clothing.
Okay.
I think that makes sense for our little like tooth person.
Yeah, totally.
A little tooth champion wearing patchwork clothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you want to roll clothing for the other two?
Nah. I'm not sure. These are all just sketches. I'm not sure which of these we'll go with in the end.
I think we should make 3 different characters.
Oh? With
And
different.
you could do a couple different sketches for each, and then we could decide which one's the bestest.
Okay.
Or we could switch off if you'd like.
No, I just think if we do different characters, we should do different roles.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
I
That's
will
what
just bring this tooth guy forward. Have we decided how big our guy is? I kind of
Oh
want
my
him
god,
to just be like the size of a tooth.
that's horrifying.
Like, what if he's only like 2 centimeters long? Yeah.
Yes, exactly. The size of a little tooth, JC.
So yeah, I think I'm
Yeah, I
gonna.
meant we roll like a new set of traits.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm gonna go forward with this tooth guy.
I love it.
But I kind of don't like the shark teeth anymore. Once I gave him the mustache, I was like, no to the shark teeth. Um,
I also appreciate that their body is just going to be gold.
yeah, shiny. Um,
A shiny teeth in me.
shiny teeth, shiny teeth.
Yeah, little tooth. I would love for. Oh my god, what if this little. Alright, now I'm getting too invested because I made up a backstory. What if they came from. They are a giant's tooth that is brought to life?
A giant's tooth? Okay. Wait, so your spouse heard the comment about the tooth and shouted no from the other room? Which comment did she hear?
Yeah, which one was the one that made them go, no? I would love to know.
I do like the idea of it being a giant's tooth, but what if it's like not the size? I like it like being like a medium size. Like, what if this is a giant's tooth, and then like, what if like this was a human hand here? So it's like bigger than a human hand. Just knock on
The
it.
real tooth size.
Um, this is what a human hand looks like, real quick.
Yes, it is.
Um,
Yeah, they would like fit in your palm almost.
yeah.
Be like this, the size of my strawberry planter that I have. This is the size. Amazing.
Oops, that's not right.
I can see my work team chats on my phone, and I can see like,
Oh,
we'll
no.
do Ken Pass to Vincenza tomorrow, and I'm like, uh-oh.
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 Gotta put these on their own layer. I kind of like this concept. What if he's like trying to steal a bracelet from someone? Because he's selfish.
I love it. What if this is the Tooth Fairy?
Oh my god, yes! Give him little wings.
Doesn't steal, yeah. Yes, exactly, JC. He's a thief. But he's not like, he doesn't take teeth from kids who lose teeth. He's just a tooth.
Okay. I love this.
And he's like, I'm the Tooth Fairy.
Also, this is supposed to be an adventuring champion.
That's true.
But yeah.
Played by none other than Danny DeVito.
He's a rogue in the D&D archetype. So what if this was like...
Rogues can be heroes too.
This is someone snoring.
Draw your champion. Oh my gosh. Is it a vampire snoring?
No. Why?
Can we make it a vampire?
Sure.
I don't know. Every Zelda champion beats a fairy. That's a really good point. Amazing.
So the Tooth Fairy. Okay, wait. If he has wings, that would explain why his feet are so small and useless.
Swallowed useless.
Yeah, they're like T-Rex hands. They're mostly
they're
there for
super tiny.
decoration.
Oh my gosh, this is so funny. And also that he's like gold, and that makes so much sense.
So he wants to steal unique teeth.
Oh my gosh, this is really good. And no one has more unique teeth than a vampire. Wow, the lore that we create in this stream is truly wild sometimes.
This is very funny. I'm
It's
really
very
into
funny.
this.
It's so fun.
And then maybe he is like holding the other vampire tooth like under this arm.
Wow.
Um,
Top notch. I love this so much.
I almost feel like he needs eyes now. Oh, and I totally forgot his mustache. This is very funny. I don't think we're gonna do any like full illustrations this session. We're just gonna do a bunch of like
Just
little
sketches.
doodles. I think I might just make a little comic about this.
Yes, go for it.
So this is our vampire guy. Should we make him just like classic vampire face?
Yeah,
Aesthetic.
Dracula baby.
With the crazy widow's peak.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'm gonna put these Z's over this way.
You should be sleeping upside down.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. And so then, when the tooth fairy steals the tooth, the blood like drips into his eye, and that's what wakes him up.
And he's just like, "What? My blood!" That's how Dracula sounds, right?
Yeah, and here's his gums with no fangs.
Oh my gosh, a gummy little vampire. Honestly, this is very cute, and I love this as just like a tertiary character in a story about a gummy vampire. I love me a vampire tale. I'm a huge Buffy fan. So I think this is very fun, and I support it.
And then here he is zooting with the toothin'.
Zooming with the toothin'. Good.
He's going, heh heh heh.
He's like, your tooth.
Your tooth's mine now. Wait, should we make these people be a party?
Oh my gosh, Ben, you're so smart.
Okay, so here's our first hero from this party is the Tooth Fairy.
The Tooth Fairy, very skilled. A skilled champion and definitely can get themselves into small spaces.
Mm-hmm. Very adept at thievery. I forget how to spell the word fairy.
F-A-R-I-Y. F-A-I-R-Y. Oh my god, F-A-I-R-Y.
Cool.
I forgot how to talk.
Yeah, let's roll another set. I was not expecting Rockleg to turn into a gold tooth fairy.
You know, that's the magic.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
What are we doing next?
2. It's a human.
Cool.
Any votes on our traits that we pick?
There's 5 traits and we did 3 of them already.
Yeah, so let's do the ones we didn't do. So how about we do physique, maybe?
Yeah, let's start with physique.
Yeah, sounds good. Ooh, a 6 and a 4. All right. So they are towering, or they are wiry, depending on which way you read the dice. I kind of like wiry.
Yeah, we can do wiry.
Wiry's pretty cool. What does a wiry human look like to you?
I don't know. Wiry's like skinny and short, right? Kind of
Skinny
like.
and short?
Isn't that what Wiry is?
I honestly don't know. I would assume that. Because lanky is like tall and skinny.
Let's look it up.
A wiry human. I always like to think of somebody that I know, but I don't know who I would describe as wiry. Maybe someone has described me as wiry. Wouldn't that be fun?
Well, it's thin and athletic.
No, not me.
Like strong but skinny.
Like a soccer player.
Yeah.
Welcome David Beckham to the party.
Let me try to draw David Beckham from memory real quick.
Oh my god, wait, draw Megan Rapinoe. That's much more fun.
David Beckham has like no eyes and then very plastic surgery cheeks.
This could also be Megan Rapinoe.
No, Megan Rapinoe is way more handsome than David Beckham.
I mean, that's true.
Megan Rapinoe is way more like, hey ladies, I'm Megan Rapinoe.
Sorry, what?
I don't know. She's got like thick eyebrows.
Yeah, they're nice.
And really, Megan Rapinoe has really prominent eyes. They're so huge. But she's sad in this drawing for no reason. And then she has a very small nose. Anyways, here's my Megan Rapinoe and David Beckham from memory. Completely unprompted.
Honestly, it's pretty good. Pretty solid.
Okay, so wiry human. What's the other thing?
So we could do a notable
Oh yeah. No, go.
Notable detail, clothing, speech, background, virtue, or vice.
We haven't done virtue or background yet. So let's do those two.
Yeah, let's do background.
Yeah.
Whoop. 5 out of 2. Okay, let's see. Oh, a courier. No, wait, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A logger. That's fun.
Logger.
This means they get like an X.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, give Megan Rapinoe an X. That's very fun.
And flannels, probably.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, the third trait we could roll could be clothing.
We didn't do virtue for the first person, right?
No.
Let's do that.
One and a 3. Boop, boop, boop.
Boop, boop, boop.
Courteous.
Courteous.
That's so nice. That's like the opposite of selfish.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I love it.
You know who I think this is? Fucking Wendy from Gravity Falls.
Yes. That's a wiry lass.
So, what does she look like? She got her flannel on here.
She got a little hat.
Around her hips.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like one of those like backwards. Looks like a skirt, but it's a flannel.
Yeah.
Which is what. Did you, as a kid, ever think that Hey Arnold was wearing a skirt?
Yeah, all the time.
I did not know that he was wearing a flannel until I was like in high school.
Yeah.
This little t-shirt.
I think also because his pants are the same as like his shirt,
Mm-hmm.
and his shirt is supposed to be like a sweatshirt, and his pants are supposed to be jeans, but that doesn't. That's not how I read it.
Yeah.
This is very good. What pose are you going to give them to make them look courteous?
I don't know.
I was thinking that classic pose when people are kind of like laughing, but their like hand is above their head and their arm is up. You know, and they're like, you know that one?
Wait, do it for me so I can see.
Okay. That classic pose where people have like their hand behind their head and their arm is up and they're standing. And they're like, yeah, that one.
Yeah. The anime boys, like it's like always the anime boy's like best friend does this pose.
Yeah, the wholesome anime boy who's like maybe in love with one of the characters, and you're just like, aw. So many hiccups.
I love that.
That's how I would show courteous in a drawing.
Yeah, that's great. Let's do that pose. Yeah, let's do the like a flannel logger.
Yeah.
What if when I was here, courteous, my initial thought is like, what if they're like holding the door open for someone?
That's impossible because the door locks behind you.
Well, it only locks behind it when everyone closes it, and I'll do like a huge door.
A really, really big door.
Yeah. And then they'll be like, they could be doing this pose too while holding the door open. Like what if?
Yeah, of course.
What if their foot is like here, and they're like, gotta remember they're wiry. So.
I can hear the background noise of Hans playing Paper Mario. Very cute.
And I do like this like flannel knot. Is it the new Paper Mario?
Yes.
Nice. How's that?
My mom got it for him for his birthday.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Is he liking it so far?
It's very funny. Yeah, it's very, very funny. I never played a Paper Mario, but I've been watching him play it. And all of the jokes. So many jokes. All of the toads say very funny things.
That's good.
When you like save them from being unfolded, they're just like, I wonder if I can tell OSHA about this. And you're just like, what?
Oh, that's really funny.
It's really cute. I like it a lot. This is very good. They've got like they're like, haha.
Yeah. What if?
Please come through the door.
What if they're got a flannel around their waist, but then they also are wearing a flannel?
Wow. That's a logger for you. Wearing a flannel and also have an extra flannel just in case.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I don't like how we're using they, them pronouns. This person's gonna be non-binary.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Gonna zoom in real quick. We need to give them a face shape, actually.
Mm-hmm. So what's a wiry? What does that mean?
I don't know. Well, it's thin and strong. So maybe like a big, strong jaw, but like kind of sunken cheekbones.
That's really good.
And then maybe like a big nose. And then maybe they're like, they have just like very kind, smiley eyes. And like very thin eyebrows.
Very thin eyebrows.
Yeah, because they're wiry. Wiry eyebrows. Maybe they have wiry hair texture too. So it's like kind of brittle.
Brittle hair. I know I'm doing that.
Actually, I don't like
this. This is a pretty good party so far because so far we've got like a little tooth, right?
Yeah.
And then we've got this like pretty strong logger.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's like a really good mix of skills so far. You got a small and you got a tall, and that's all you really need.
That is all you really need.
Mm-hmm.
At least in regards to picking stuff off the ground and picking things off of high shelves.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn my little heating pad on to rest my little shoulder.
How's your shoulder doing?
It's okay. I took the muscle relaxers like once, and I was like, muscle relaxers are not for me. But it just starts to get like pretty sore at the end of the day. I did a lot of drawing at work today, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so now I'm just feeling it in my elbow and my arm and my neck and back. Oh, I like this missing tooth. That's very good.
Well, I was thinking maybe he was so courteous that he let the tooth fairy take one of his teeth.
Take a tooth.
Yeah, or they were so courteous that they let the tooth fairy take one of their teeth.
Okay, well, I need to have a talk with them about personal boundaries.
Yeah, the third person on this team has to like balance this personality out. These two personalities out because they're so opposite. Or maybe the third person on the team just makes it worse.
Yeah, maybe they'll just really fuck it all up. That would be funny.
So, yeah. Here is our wiry human courteous logger. For anyone who's just joining, we are using the rule set from our new game, The Door Locks Behind You, and designing characters based off of what we roll to make a party.
To make a whole party.
An adventuring party.
An adventuring party.
Woohoo!
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what we roll next. I hope it's... We really have both ends of the spectrum. I hope it's something like really spiritual or something. That would be fun.
Ooh, that would be cool. Yeah.
And I'm really excited for everyone else to start making their own characters. So excited.
Give me one sec. I'm going to take a real quick bathroom break because I was freelancing until literally right before we started.
Literally right before, y'all.
But I will be back in less than a minute.
I'm super excited. What do y'all think about our two characters so far? Are we missing anything? Should we add anything? What's the vibe? Well, crazy. Oh no, my D6. Alright, y'all. I'm pretty excited to start rolling the next character. I think it's going to be really good. I think it'll round out our party nicely. Ben is back.
Hello, I have returned.
Hello.
And may I ASMR a can for you?
Wow. Delightful.
Okay, so what should we name this person?
That's a good question.
Gonna keep drawing them while we try and figure that out. Well, what's like a good loggery name?
Bo.
Bo?
Mm-hmm.
I can do Bo.
Yeah.
I was gonna suggest Owen, but I kind of like Bo more.
Bowen.
Bowen!
Like Bowen Yang.
You like Bowen Yang, yeah. I do like Bowen.
I think that's pretty good.
Especially if, wait for it, they use a bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow.
Bowen Arrow.
Pretty solid.
Hi,
welcome to our party. This is Tooth Fairy and Bow and Arrow.
That's so good.
That's very funny. All right, Bowen, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
You
Bowen.
can take a seat over there. Very courteous.
They use they them pronouns.
Yeah.
So just put in that note. All right, who we got next?
All right, y'all. Nope, that's a seltzer can. Ooh, seltzer can. Okay. 1d6 again. We got a 6. Ooh, Piscine.
Ooh.
Dang. It's a fish person. Or somebody who lives in the water. Or somebody who can do both, like a frog.
Yeah. Is that like... Is this spelled right? Piscean?
No, it's Piscine.
Cine.
Yeah.
Cool. Piscine.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to roll for our first trait.
Yes,
which I think is going to be notable detail.
Okay.
Got a 6 and a 4. Piercings.
Yes.
So that's very fun. Wow, what a queer adventuring party. I love it. Piercings are great.
I love drawing piercings.
Super fun.
All
right.
Dingman or anyone in chat want to pick a category for us to roll in?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are our options again? Just for everyone to know.
I'm about to send them in the chat.
Cool.
It is clothing, virtue, vice, physique, background, and speech.
Physique, background, and speech.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like the only one we haven't done so far is speech, but that's because that's kind of hard to draw.
We did booming voice for the
Oh, wait, no, you're right. I think we did all of them, didn't we?
Yeah, we have done all of them now.
Yeah.
That's why the Tooth Fairy is shouting, even though he's robbing Dracula.
Mine! Do you want to go with physique?
Yeah, let's do physique.
A 5 and a 4. Ooh, weathered.
Okay.
A weathered physique. That's very fun. Oh, yes. All those years being out at sea, it weathers you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, what should the last one be?
Why not background?
Okay. 5 by 5. Oh no.
You okay?
I accidentally clicked something.
Oops.
Uh-oh. Don't save. Do you hear these dogs in my neighborhood that sound like they're getting killed? Like, what is happening?
I hope they're not getting killed. But yes, I can absolutely hear them.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh my gosh, a scientist! That's so fun!
Ooh, okay. I love that. Okay, so here's my first thought. What if it is...
First thought, best thought. That's what Hans always says.
That is true. Hans does say that. What if it's like a sort of like Umbreon-esque woman? Umbreon-esque, like from Pokemon, with all these like ridges. Who is just like covered in scars and shit from her days being a... What if she's weathered, but is also a weather scientist?
Oh, that's so good. A meteorologist. Is that a thing? Is that the correct term?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It looks like Vaporeon. I love it.
And then she can just have some like sunken eyes because she's weathered.
This is so good.
Yeah. We can like give her like damages in her fin, like how, like when an angelfish gets into a fight and it's like long fins are like kind of beat up.
Yes, like the little fin on the fish in Finding Nemo.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? The black and white fish?
Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot the piercings. Yeah, let's give her some hoops. Some piratey hoops.
Yeah, eyebrow piercing. I love eyebrow piercings.
Yeah. Maybe she'll have like 3 studs in the brow itself.
Wow.
And what should her body be like? Lab coat or wait. Okay, legs or mermaid tail is the real question. Or both, or something completely different.
I was gonna say tentacles, but
I can do tentacles.
like Squidward.
Oh. Squidward. Well, Squidward has tentacles, but they're like...
But they can stand on them.
in unison.
Mm-hmm.
So even though he has 4, he really only has 2 legs because they're like animation locked.
Yeah, they made him bipedal somehow, which was pretty smart.
It is. It makes it way easier to animate.
Yeah. They knew what they were doing over there.
Yeah. What if she's like... I don't know. I'm trying to think of how these could work.
This person looks like they control all the weather. They are so ethereal looking right now.
Okay, I had an idea. Hear me out. What if it's like a jellyfish body? And so she has like tentacles, like jelly, like long ethereal jellyfish tentacles. Um, so she can multitask. Her anthropomorphic torso can be like doing science while her tentacles are like grabbing and eating fish. Um, because scientists love to multitask.
Scientists love to multitask.
Wow, loud over there, huh?
Jersey City, y'all.
You need to close the windows.
Let's give her like a clipboard. Scientists have clipboards.
Scientists definitely have clipboards, but I would love for her to be also like a very adventurous scientist, and maybe she has some cool like thing around her neck.
Like what?
I'm currently looking up.
Okay. I kind of like the idea of her having like a telescope. Like one of those like hand-hold telescopes that are like 8 or 9 inches long.
Oh, that's so fun!
Um,
Like a little spyglass.
yeah, that like has like the like segments where it gets smaller. Um, this is a really interesting like table. It lets you come up with really weird ideas.
I think it's really, really good. I think Delden did a really good job, but I also do want to credit I think the characters in Zelda are real weird.
That's true. Zelda has some really weird characters, and that's great.
Like Beetle. Beetle's weird.
Beetle is definitely weird. This fish is resigned to its getting eaten by a jellyfish fate.
Oh my god, that's horrifying.
And then if she is like a jellyfish. Oh my god.
Jellyfishing.
Wait, I just had the idea that her like jellyfish cap could be like a mini skirt.
Oh my gosh. That's really fun.
If she's a jellyfish, she could really be pierced anywhere. Let's give her like clavicle piercings.
Oh my god.
Because people
It's
like
just like-
those.
That made my chest hurt. I don't like that.
Oh, sorry.
No, I mean it's cool. I think it looks rad. I just thought about like getting a clavicle piercing in that moment, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I'm a big baby about piercings, though.
I want to get my ears re-pierced. I haven't had my ears pierced in so long, but I don't know. I just feel like it's a look, and I want to try it again.
Yeah.
I want to try it out again.
One of my other friends was also talking to me about that recently. Getting their ears pierced.
Yeah, it's
One of my friends did just get his ears pierced.
nice. Okay, so how are we going to combine these 3 characters together into one drawing? That is the real question.
Well.
Oh wait, we also need a name for this person.
Yeah. Alero.
Alero?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Let me
That's not quite as funny as Bow and Arrow or Tooth Fairy, but
Hey, D&D groups and fantasy RPG groups in general have wild combinations of names and backstories. It is 100% believable that
that's fair.
a non-binary logger, a mermaid scientist, and the tooth fairy would just be chillin'.
Yeah.
So right now I'm isolating them all, so we can do one final drawing that has all of them together. Maybe it could be like a water temple-y scene. Actually, I kind of want to get rid of these now that we made her a jellyfish, just because I feel like jellyfish don't have fins like that. But it could be like a big bell hat, like a Puerto Rican man of war has. Yeah. Maybe there's. What if there's like. I don't know. What do you think I should draw? How I should combine them together?
I want them to be like. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. If we think about their personalities, I think Tooth Fairy would be stealing a tooth.
Mm-hmm.
While the captain over here holds the person down, and Bowen is
apologizing.
Or just apologizing. Or instead of the tooth, it could be like an artifact.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, wait. I have an idea. What if they like found like a skeleton and the Tooth Fairy is stealing one of the skeleton's teeth, but the captain is stealing like an artifact from the skeleton, and Bowen is just like, sorry.
Sorry, this like little this skeleton. That's very good. Yeah, I like that.
One benefit of these drawings I have done is these characters are all extremely simple shapes, so I can just very simply signify them in my rough.
Yes.
But I do feel like this needs to be like in the water because she can't go on land.
Yeah, they're definitely like underwater.
Yeah, maybe the skeleton is like half submerged. You know, in like fantasy stuff, skeletons are always like fully bodied together, even when they're skeletons. I don't think that's how these work.
I don't think that's how that would work, though, right?
Yeah, no, they would absolutely be like falling apart. Yeah, maybe this is
because isn't it our tendons and stuff that like keep them together?
Yeah, that's what I would.
So they wouldn't be like always together when the body part decomposes.
Yeah. Oh well.
Unrealistic. This is so good. I love this scenario that we've made for our little adventuring party.
Yeah, this was really fun. If folks like this, we could do stuff like this again in the future. Just like a non-canon sesh to give preview mechanics for the game.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said non-canon as if we're just doing production art.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's also like... No, yeah, you're right. Actually, non-canon doesn't make sense. I was like, but we're making it real for the game, but like that's not what that means.
Yeah. I did not at all think about what this head would look like from the back. Okay, so she's going to be looking from the side, because that I can draw.
That's okay. Work smarter, not harder.
And the Tooth Fairy has to be shouting, of course.
Mine!
And then
Give me your teeth!
Bowen will be over here like, sorry.
Sorry, Mr. Skeleton.
Because they're courteous. Um,
I am so hiccup. Whew.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm just full of hiccups.
Oh, sorry.
Makes someone to come terrify me. I would like to think Bowen is like scrambling and like the arm comes off because like the skeletons are attached. And he's like, sorry.
That is funny. Yeah, let's do that. That could be what Bowen is apologizing about.
Yeah.
Bowen Arrow is still so funny. That's such a good name.
I like it's funny that it's just like, what's your name? Bowen. Bowen what? Bowen Arrow. Is that a joke? Are you a ranger? Actually, I cut down trees. I use an axe. These hiccups.
You know, the like mustache unibrow combo almost makes the Tooth Fairy's face look like a mouth from far away. I kind of like the idea of Bowen just like bowing his head to apologize. Bowen has a terrible haircut, I do want to say, real quick. I just started drawing random hair shapes and I was like, oof, this is awful. I don't know if anyone watches the TV show Titans. The live action Teen Titans TV show. But this is the exact haircut that Jason Todd has on it.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
It's awful.
I watched a little bit of Titans when Hans was watching it.
It's bad.
Also, I did get to see a little bit of Teen Titans Go, which I had never watched before.
Oh, yeah?
And it's so fun. It's just like so dumb and fun.
Yeah, it is a really fun, but also very dumb show. I really want to watch the Teen Titans Go versus Teen Titans movie.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this weekend I saw, like this past weekend, that they were talking about Space Jam, the movie. They were like, you've never seen Space Jam? Because like the new one is coming out. So
Yeah.
this weekend, like I think like tomorrow or Saturday or something, Teen Titans is going to be hosting a movie session of them watching Space Jam, but they like included the Monstars in it. So the Monstars are meet up with the Teen Titans and they're gonna watch Space Jam together.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, I thought that was so fun.
I'm just gonna do a quick line of this. Though.
I love it. Look at our little adventuring party. They're so fun.
Yeah. I do believe that Chunza is not feeling very well, and I am very exhausted from freelance all day. So we are probably going to end pretty soon. Have a short 1 hour, 15-minute stream or so. Gotta put our piercings in, which does add our 3 dots mechanic.
Oh my gosh, you're so right.
Which I did not realize when I first drew that.
Yeah. That's so funny.
I kind of think she doesn't have ears.
Uh-oh.
Because jellyfish don't have ears.
No, I don't think a lot of fish have ears.
So she, the scientist, is going for the key because she knows what's up.
Mm-hmm.
While the Tooth Fairy over here is being a dumb dingus and stealing a tooth.
It's just like, give me your teeth.
Yeah. I think the Tooth Fairy is small enough for us to just have his hands be lines.
Yeah. Absolutely. A little Tooth Fairy. With your patchwork clothing. Oh boy. If anyone also has any tips and tricks on how to get rid of your hiccups, I am all ears. I would like to not be hiccuping.
I just hold my breath. That's the only thing that works for me. If there's one thing I can just knock out, it is a human skull. I've drawn so many of them, and I love drawing them. Honestly, my favorite thing to draw is a human skull. I also love a pelvis. They're just so easy to draw. So in this, I'm imagining that Bowen is like trying to push the arm back that he accidentally knocked off. Oh, JC, you just got back. Yeah, we are. I'm just doing a little like piece that features all of our characters from tonight. And then we're gonna head out for the day. You know, I don't really know what this bone looks like off the top of my head. The one that has like the two.
I don't know either because I don't know bones that well.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that little Tooth Fairy is just yanking a tooth right out of that skull.
Yeah. I recently started drawing hands like this, and let me tell you, it lets me go so fast, so much faster with them. We're gonna do Bowen's super spiky hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're sorry.
Bowen's so sorry.
Oh, you know what? We do need to give her her piercings back because that's one of her character traits.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Piercings. I love the scientist. I think she's so fun.
Thanks. Thanks for rolling her for me.
Yeah, sure, anytime. Aw, their little flannel.
Yeah. And maybe they're like on a weird angle and their hips are pointed this way. Because lying on the floor is awkward.
Yeah, it really is.
Anyways, here's a very strange drawing. And it's like, this is where the edge of the water is. but it's like butting up against a dock or a stone, something. Yeah. The main thing tonight was to show off the character creation mechanic and just have some fun with it. Thanks to everyone for joining us. I hope you guys have a good night.
Yeah.
We're
We're so excited to see your character soon in the future.
Yes, if you do draw anything,
Tag
when
us.
the game comes out, yeah, tag us on Twitter, post it in the Discord. We're gonna go get some sleep because we need it. Have a good night, everybody.
We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.